Good morning, I'm Maribel Rodriguez and welcome to the Balancing Act. Today we're doing what's best for your budget and the environment. And there is a non-surgical way to deal with your knee pain. An award-winning athlete and senior Olympian tells his story. Plus, we've got some great tips for cutting calories in your favorite foods without sacrificing the taste. All that and much more today on the Balancing Act. Okay, so let's go through our to-do list. Pick up the kids from school, get them started on their homework, cook dinner, clean the kitchen, save the planet. Yeah, right. With all that we do, helping the environment probably isn't on the top of your list. Easy solutions are the answer, and here to talk about it is David Bach, author of Go Green, Live Rich, 50 Simple Ways to Save the Earth. David, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So, David, tell us, what is the real problem everyone in the world is facing regarding plastic waste and what we're all doing wrong?
Well, we create a lot of garbage,
Yeah.
and a big part of that garbage is plastic. How much garbage? 60 billion pounds
I
of
can't even
plastic
begin to imagine how
a
much
year.
that is.
Well, I can kind of give you perspective.
Okay.
It would be like filling up 82 Empire State Buildings a year.
So in an effort to balance our acts, us busy moms and busy dads,
Exactly.
why not? We want to protect our families, of course, and the earth, but sometimes we can't spend the money or we don't have the time.
Sure.
What can you recommend for us?
I'm here today to talk about a brand new cleaning product called Arm & Hammer Essentials, which is a great way to start going green at home. And what Arm & Hammer has done is create a unique cleaning product that considers a lot of things. First of all, it's plant-based, it's biodegradable, so it's healthier for your family, healthier for the planet, but it uses less plastic. And how they do that is when you go in the stores, you buy this product like this, the bottle's actually empty. Now the reason it's empty is that 95% of our cleaning products are water. So you actually take this home like this and you fill it up with water yourself. Take this little cartridge, turn it in here,
Okay.
and boom, you've got yourself a cleaning product. This bottle has been designed for you to be able to reuse 7 times. Not only is it healthier for the planet, healthier for your family, but you're saving money.
And 80% less plastic.
80% less
There you
plastic.
go.
So, again, it's really a win all around. Saving you money, using less plastic, and healthier for your family.
So David, how does using Arm & Hammer essential products help consumers reduce their carbon footprint?
If you were to use this product as it's designed, basically reuse the bottle 7 times using these cartridges, Arm & Hammer estimates that we would reduce your carbon imprint by 78% in terms of the amount of plastic we use. Because this weighs less, it's also having less of an environmental impact when it's shipped to the stores.
How does it work?
Super simple. In fact, it's so simple, I do this with my son Jack at home. It's his teaching tool.
Do you want me to open this for
you?
you?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
So, again, bottle comes empty just like this. And then you fill it up with water.
Okay.
Take this little product just like this. You turn it. This is the cartridge. Now, how cool
So
is this?
easy.
Isn't that? And it's
Not
fun.
messy at
I mean,
all.
look at that. I mean, again, Jack and I do this in the kitchen. He thinks
And it looks very cool. Kids would
it looks
absolutely
cool.
love this.
By the way, when I pull this out, smell it. It smells great. So this is their this is their multi-purpose cleaner. This happens.
You love this one. You told me.
I love this. I'm a cleaning freak, and I use this every day. I use it on everything other than wood.
But there's some other products as well.
They came up with a line of 3 products. This is their glass cleaner, which obviously you can use on windows and glass countertops or glass tables. And then the degreaser product. So if you got a stove top and you want to get that tough to clean grease,
yes.
that's what you use that
Which is
for.
hard.
But I think the most important thing here is the product's superior.
You love it.
I love it. I mean, I know it sounds geeky. I'm a guy, but I like to clean. And I tested this product against all the other green cleaning products out there. And most importantly, all the harsher cleaning products out there. This is the best cleaner I've ever used. I was telling you, it's so good that when my cleaning lady even came over, she's like, where did you get this? So I use it, she uses it. Fantastic. It removes
You spread the word.
I spread the word. It removes everything. I know I'm kind of a nut job, but yeah, it's true.
All right, David, you are making my life so much easier. I'll be helping the environment at the same time.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure a lot of our viewers want to do the same. Where can they go for more information?
They can go to Arm & Hammer's website, which is armandhammeressentials.com. All the details are on that website.
David, thank you so much for educating us on the positive environmental impact of Arm & Hammer. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Make sure you visit thebalancingact.com all January long. Every day we're giving away a complete set of Arm & Hammer Essentials cleaning products for your home. Just log on and enter for your chance to win.
Osteoarthritis of the knee affects approximately 10 million Americans. Men are more likely to suffer from OA prior to the age of 55, while women are more commonly affected by OA after age 55. Today we're going to talk about some available options for relieving pain and symptoms with expert Dr. Susan Zito. She's a rheumatologist from Suncoast Internal Medicine, and we also have with us senior Olympic basketball player Earl Witte. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Now, we're specifically focusing on osteoarthritis of the knee. So, doctor, can you give me an idea of exactly what that is?
Osteoarthritis of the knee is basically a degenerative process that occurs in the joint. It is the cartilage that lines the ends of the bones that wears away, and the loss of the protective natural joint fluid inside that thins and doesn't perform its function of lubrication.
Okay, so how do you know you have it? Earl, what kind of symptoms did you have?
I think starting about, I think it was around 05, I started experiencing a lot of pain in my knee. I couldn't jump, I couldn't run, I couldn't even walk with my wife. I thought my basketball days were over. I was looking for some options.
So, Dr. Zito, this was obviously life-changing for Earl. What other kinds of causes are there other than strenuous athletic activity?
Absolutely. Wear and tear is a big one, as are any prior injuries or current injuries. But also, as you mentioned, gender in and of itself could be a risk factor. Excess weight, obviously, and genetics, believe it or not.
Now, what can we do about it? Are there non-surgical treatments?
Obviously, non-steroidals and cortisone injections are a common treatment modality, but hyaluronic acid is also an option for patients. Hyaluronic acid is a natural substance found in healthy joint tissue that naturally lubricates, cushions, and protects the joints. And the arthritis comes when it's lost. Nowadays, we can actually inject this into the knee, specifically with a non-avian hyaluronic acid product called Euflexa.
So it's very manageable if you catch it early on.
The earlier you catch arthritis, the more cartilage cells that can be regenerated and protected by this hyaluronic acid therapy. It can help patients maintain their active lifestyle and stay healthy in other ways. Euflexa is a series of 3 injections a week apart that are introduced into the knee joint in your doctor's office. And patients get relief for months, and I have some even for years.
So, Earl, you look like you're in fabulous shape. What did Euflexa do for you?
Well, I was back playing after a short time, and when I got the shots, they were painless, a little pinching of the knee, that's all. I get the shots every 6 months, and I played in some senior tournaments that we won, well, some silvers, we won some bronze medals. But I hope to be playing for a long time. I've seen young people in the stands who talk to me and say what an inspiration we are. I just turned 75, and I hope to be playing a long time.
And insurance? Does your insurance cover this?
Insurance covers it, yeah.
Okay, that's terrific. And where do we go for more information on Euflexa?
I would suggest Euflexa.com, where you will see that Euflexa is the sponsor of the Senior Olympics, and you can read about other athletes that they have helped keep active.
Dr. Zito, Earl, we look forward to watching you play basketball for many more years to come. Thank you very much to both of you.
Thank you.
The best place to start to reduce your home's energy use, lower your utility bills, and save as much as 30% is to get a professional home energy audit. The average cost to heat a home this year was almost $1,000. So call your local utility company and tell them you're interested in a whole house evaluation. Many offer this service free to customers. When it comes to watching our weight and calories, everyone is looking for answers. And this morning, once again, we've enlisted the expertise of a well-known nutritionist to show us some simple ways to cut our calories from our favorite foods and still maintain the taste, which is so important. She is the author of the book Cholesterol Down, and we're delighted to have our colleague and friend once again. Please welcome back Dr. Janet Brill. Doctor, thank you so much for being here.
It's great to be here.
So you have brought some of our favorite foods using calorie-free products from Walden Farms. But before we get into the good stuff, let's talk about how important it is to have alternatives when preparing foods.
Well, you know, we have a real problem with overweight in this country, and to become overweight, you need to eat too many calories and burn too few. And there's significant health risks associated with being overweight, such as an increased risk for type 2 diabetes.
Right.
We have an epidemic in this country, as well as an increased risk for heart disease and high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So we want to lose that weight, and the best way to do that is to eat less calories and burn more. Just by switching to calorie-free foods with Walden Farms' help, we can make a big dent in our caloric intake. If we switch to and eat 300 calories less, for example, that translates into 10,000 calories a month, which is 3 pounds of body fat.
Wow.
Which translates into almost 35 pounds on the scale in a year.
Wow, something to definitely keep in mind when we're in the grocery
Absolutely,
store.
yeah.
Now, you have brought some of our favorite foods, but there's some numbers in front of them. What does it mean?
Okay, well, each number shows a
Okay.
typical calorie count for example, here we have a tuna salad sandwich.
Okay, we all
Typically
love.
weighs in at 600 calories. So if we switch to Walden Farms,
200
calorie-free,
calories?
we save 400 calories in a sandwich just by switching to Walden Farms calorie-free delicious mayonnaise.
That
it's
is
actually
incredible.
amazing. Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly. My kids love it. I love peanut butter, but I tend to stay away from it.
Right, because it's high in calories.
That's right.
So again, a typical PB&J is 600
I'm excited to see this
calories.
one. Can I show
and we
it?
switch.
130.
So we save over 400 calories by switching to
Wow.
calorie-free peanut butter and jelly.
Okay, I'm impressed with that one. Chocolate syrup for smoothies.
Right, and smoothies, you got to watch those smoothies. Most people think they're healthy, and they can be, but they happen to contain a lot of calories. Typical smoothie, 600 calories.
Using
But if we switch to Walden Farms calorie-free chocolate syrup, we bring that down to 125 calories.
pancakes and syrup, or syrup and pancakes.
Right,
as
syrup
many
and
people. There you
pancakes.
go.
People usually dump on the syrup without realizing that there's tremendous amount of calories in syrup. Typically 600 calories.
Using the
Switch
200.
to, we save 400 calories using the pancake syrup, the calorie-free Walden Farms pancake syrup.
That is
Delicious.
amazing. We have a dip here, caramel and
Yes.
chocolate dip.
Okay, and if we are eating fruit, it's 500 calories. If we switch to the calorie-free dip, caramel or chocolate, we're down to 100 calories. We save 400 calories.
Okay, too good to be true. The skeptic in me says there's something fishy here. How do they do this?
Well, actually, it's all natural. They take natural flavorings and they concentrate them. Like with the chocolate, they take cocoa, and it's calorie-free. And here's a fruit extract, natural fruit, concentrated.
So, doctor, where can we go for more information?
Well, you can go to their website, thewaldenway.com, and if you go on there, they have all kinds of calorie-cutting tips. Plus, it talks more about the different products that they have. They have other products. They got salad dressings. They have barbecue sauce.
Salad dressings are pretty good.
Oh my God, they're great.
They are, and I have my own little stash here because I could not end the segment without actually putting it to the test. So you know what? I'm having some caramel dip. Doctor, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And here we go.
Here we go. Isn't that good?
It's delicious. Home, health, career, whatever topic is on your mind, just go to thebalancingact.com. Our website is packed with information that's sure to help make your life a whole lot easier. If you have a child in college, they probably know about Jesse James Palmer. Girls know him from the 2004 season of The Bachelor, and guys know him from his 4-year career as one of the University of Florida's top quarterbacks and his 5-year career in the NFL. Jesse takes a break this morning from his job as an ESPN college football analyst and commentator and joins us to talk about the Season Pass program. Jesse, welcome.
Thanks so much for having me on.
Jesse, many people might not know that you're a native of Ontario, Canada, that you have a double major in marketing and political science and international relations, and that you can speak French fluently. How have these academic accomplishments helped your broadcast career?
Well, they've helped me a lot, I think. It's been nice, you know, in the arena that I'm in now, having to draw upon a lot of my past experiences, certainly at school at the University of Florida. Luckily for me, working for ESPN, it's been obviously helpful having a chance to have played at a big football program like UF and then later on in the NFL as well. So I consider myself very, very fortunate.
And you were the first professional athlete to be on the hit TV show The Bachelor. How did you make that transition from player to reality star?
It was a great experience. I met a lot of really great people. Everybody was extremely nice and kind of helped me along through the process. That was a wild 2 to 3 months, I know that for sure, but I don't know how much there was I could have prepared myself for to get me ready for that, because it was certainly a unique experience.
Well, we know that unfortunately the match didn't work out, so tell us, what's your status now? Are you single? Are you taken?
Still single.
All right, so you're here today to promote the Season Pass program, which encourages college students to get flu vaccinations. Why are college students and college campuses vulnerable to flu outbreaks?
You know, I think college students are more vulnerable because of their close proximity to one another on campus. So because these students are always around each other, interacting and in connection with each other, I think that's why they're at a higher risk of contracting the flu virus.
So why is it so important for college students to get flu shots on campus?
It's extremely important for them to get their flu shots on campus because we've all had the flu. The flu can knock us out for 7 to 10 days, and a lot of times it can take us 2 to 3 weeks until we're back at 100%. I just think it's so important right now that students do not miss any time from school or their social activity while on campus right now. They cannot afford to miss that time, and it's so critical right now. I think these students go visit their campus health centers and get their flu shots just so that they can protect themselves for the year.
And what advice do you have for parents to tell their kids at college?
Well, it's funny, you know, I think that there's this stigma out there that college students can't get sick. It's only very young people or very old people. But in fact, everybody from the age of 6 months up need to go out and get a flu shot just to protect themselves for the upcoming year.
Thank you so much for informing us on helping students at risk this flu season.
Well, thanks so much, Maribel, for having me here today.
Eating leafy greens with vitamin K could prevent osteoarthritis. Spinach, for example, has muscle-building iron, lutein for eye health, and disease-fighting antioxidants. Other good greens are kale, Swiss chard, collards, and turnip greens. Many can be added to soups and stews or sautéed in a hot pan with some olive oil.
Join our online community by logging on to thebalancingact.com and clicking on the Multiply banner. Interact with the show producers, discuss features you've seen, and you'll have some great conversation starters.
Unless you or a loved one has been in the hospital recently, you probably wouldn't know that the U.S. is under a critical and growing nursing shortage. The federal government estimates that more than 1 million new and replacement nurses will be needed by the year 2012. The shortage in Illinois alone is predicted to reach more than 21,000 nurses by the year 2020. Now, here to discuss is Susan Gronwald, president of the Chamberlain College of Nursing. Welcome, Susan.
Good morning.
Wow, this is really amazing. Pretty scary, as a matter of fact. So let's be really blunt about this. What would happen if we didn't have enough nurses?
Well, since nurses deliver the bulk of patient care at the least, there's increased wait times and perhaps more errors. At the other end of the spectrum, if there were a national crisis, there could be increased complications and deaths if there weren't enough nurses.
This sounds like it's already pretty much a serious problem.
It is, and getting worse as the population ages and the nursing population ages. A lot of nurses have left the field, and the American Association of Colleges of Nursing estimated that 40,000 qualified applicants were turned away from baccalaureate programs alone last year.
So how do we solve this problem?
Schools of nursing are attempting to increase their capacity. The government is assisting where it can. But, you know, still we have long wait lists at schools.
So tell me a little bit about Chamberlain College for Nursing.
Well, Chamberlain has been around for 120 years, existing as a school of nursing all that time. But we've recently begun to work at doing our part for the nursing shortage by establishing campuses at various places around the country. So
makes it more convenient, right?
Absolutely. Our goal is to educate as many nurses as we can.
That's great, and I'm sure a lot of people out there that want to become a nurse will appreciate this, and as well as the patients out there as well. Now, online sounds like a great way to go for stay-at-home moms, moms on the go, you know, working moms. This is a great way just to get a nursing degree, correct?
Absolutely. We have two online programs. One is for those who don't already have any nursing at all. Those are for only residents of Ohio. But for those who are already registered nurses, we have an online program that is throughout the country. It's a BSN completion program. And then at all of our campuses, we have an on-site program for those who aren't interested in online education.
But are there any special clinical requirements for completing an online education program?
In the associate degree online program for Ohio residents, there are clinicals required in the state of Ohio because we're producing nurses. For the RN to BSN program, these are already licensed nurses, and there are no additional clinical requirements for that program.
Okay, great. Anything else that you'd like to tell us about the college?
We have accreditation from the Higher Learning Commission to offer our degree programs, and we also have two nursing accreditations, the NLNAC and the CCNE, for those who know about nursing.
Susan, tell us a little bit more where we can find out more information.
Well, please look us up on our website at www.chamberlain.edu.
That's great. I'm so glad you're here today. It's great talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
Do you feel like your kids are growing older every day? Make sure to capture all these wonderful moments with a custom photo book that you will cherish forever. Start with their newborn pictures and highlight their accomplishments through the years. Guaranteed, they'll show the photo book to their kids later in life.
I'm Maribel Rodriguez. Thanks for joining me on The Balancing Act. Next time, be sure and watch our show to see realistic ways to achieve your New Year's resolution goals with a reality TV weight loss winner. Also, a really cool comprehensive online network for finding all your wedding and party resources to make it perfect. From fitness to financial to food tips, we've got it all. See you next time, right here on The Balancing Act. Bye-bye.